Another thing I want to talk to you about, we got to shift to Ahri. So they came out with this skin for Ahri, for Faker, who was like an amazing League of Legends player, like world champ, one of the best to ever play the game. His name is Faker. He
Mhm.
plays Ahri. They came out with an Ahri skin for like to I think it's like the Champions League or whatever kind of thing that they made for him. The Hall of Legends Ahri skin. It's available in League of Legends, and I think people calculated out it costs like $500 to buy.
Jeez, why?
Yeah.
Why is that? What? Like microtransaction? What's going on there?
Okay, so it's a $450 price tag, and apparently some of the money goes back to Faker.
Hmm.
But so what people are doing, because they feel like it's too expensive and like it's ridiculous to charge that much for a skin, is people are banning it, like bombard banning it. So when you're playing League of Legends, right, you can ban certain champions at the start. Basically, you want to ban champions that are too strong, too
Yeah,
good.
yeah, or
Like
heroes
if
that
it,
counter your hero that you want to play.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly, same as Dota. So everyone's just banning
yeah.
Ahri outright, saying no, whoever buys the skin literally can't play with the skin that they bought.
Oh my god, that's great. I mean, it's kind of mean, but it's really funny.
Yeah,
People are bullying on on the ban list. Like, what the heck on the banning phase? No, that's kind of hilarious. Like, what a way to go about it to just bully people that are spending
yeah.
$500 on League of Legends.
I mean, hey, you need the whales, right? I've never been like a skin
That's
guy
the truth.
myself. I'll get like if it's a skin that I unlock randomly, but I've never been a person to buy skins. Like I'll never buy transmog in World of Warcraft. I've never cared if
Oh
someone
yeah,
uses a skin. Um, but at the same time, like I don't play League of Legends enough to care, right? But I think if I did, maybe I would care. But see, I feel like in World of Warcraft, it's different. Like when
yeah.
someone
MMOs are
buys
very
something,
different.
it's different, right? Because like you're supposed to be
Totally
earning that.
different.
And it's but like when you
There's
have a
that community
skin in
culture around earning things in an MMO
yeah,
compared to a MOBA
yeah,
where you're in like an arena having the same experience over and over essentially. Yeah,
yeah.
like you're not
I don't know if I
grinding out for
care as
crazy
much.
skins. Yeah, I agree. I mean, granted, we're talking like Smite, and you saw someone in like the crazy like diamond skin that requires like a lot of hours of playing that god, you know? Then I'm like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's a little
different.
scary. This guy clearly played a lot of this character, and I think that can
Yeah.
be
I
cool,
love
right?
that.
In MOBAs, yeah, I like that too. But all in all, like they have to make money somehow, and the MOBAs make money by being free to play with purchasable skins. So 99.9% of the skins are purchasable, which at that point, yeah, like it's just whatever. Like just go for it. I don't care. But yeah, MMOs like get pretty mad about that stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like I don't know if I care that much when it comes to League of Legends, but with like I just wouldn't care as much for some reason. Maybe I should. Maybe if I played it more, I would care that people are buying a $450 skin. I don't know, maybe it's just the
Yeah.
principle. If people have an idea of like why everyone's so up in arms about it, like I feel like if World of Warcraft sold a $500 skin like transmog, I would just say
I would
anyone
think
who
it's
buys it
funny.
is ridiculous.
Like
Like
actually,
you're
yeah,
just
I
an
would think that's
insane
pretty
person.
idiotic.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
wow,
I would
like
definitely think so too. Just why?
it wouldn't even
Why would
look
you do
I wouldn't
that?
think it's cool, that you're running around with a
No.
$450 transmog. I would just say
Like
it's
why?
a lot of
Why?
money to blow for one skin.
Yeah, like why'd you do that?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm personally like, if the only way I am like, giving this game money is through skins, then like I'm cool with that. Like I'd probably buy a cool skin for my main, and that's like whatever. If it's
Yeah.
like like $3, sure.
Yeah.
That's where I stand on MOBAs. Like, yeah, why not? Especially like
Like
Dota 2, where I can get skins for like 60 cents. So
here's how I feel about it. So like in Smite, I purchased the thing where I get all the champions, right? And any future champions.
oh
It's like a
yeah, yeah,
one-time
that's great for
purchase.
Smite. Yeah, you
Yeah,
just
you
buy the
purchase
game.
that, and then you can purchase like the battle pass, the season pass if you're playing enough. You play the season pass, you get whatever.
Yeah.
Then in I wish League of Legends had something like that where I can just buy something, I get all the champions, and then If I want to buy something later, like a battle pass or whatever, I can. But they don't have anything
I
like that.
agree. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they're still holding on to the original model that they had, right? Of like, because I
Yeah,
mean, like they were the practically the first to expose the world to free to play in game purchases is how they make their money. So I think it
yeah,
makes sense that this was like, you know, they were before battle passes, before loot boxes. They're before all of that. League was just you
that's
buy
true.
skins and you buy champions. So I can see how they've just not like overhauled the game yet to like come up with any new monetary formula, and they're just sticking with what works. I don't blame them, but yeah, I agree. I'm much more enticed to buy a battle pass than I am just straight up buying skins because at least then I feel like I unlocked stuff through playing the
Yeah,
game. Like I just feel better about it mentally, and it makes me want to play the game and have fun just playing it
I
and
really
unlocking
like the
stuff.
battle pass idea, man. I really do. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
biased
I
because my idea.
I don't know. I think I'm just surprised that I've found one other person that agrees with me that battle passes are not bad at all if they're done right. As in, if the unlockable stuff is actually like, you know, like reasonably attainable, and like even the free to play battle pass is pretty solid. You still get the coolest stuff at the end, and it's not like a horrible slog if you're free to play. Like there's a right way to do battle passes. I think battle passes conceptually are awesome. Actually, I think they're a great form of
Yeah.
monetization if done right, if done in
Yep.
a consumer positive way. I like them a hell of a lot more than just straight up buying stuff and loot boxes. I think they're
Riot
the best
MMO
method
battle
that there
pass,
is.
please,
I think that'd
please.
be so
Riot
cool.
MMO battle pass.
I do
Yes.
think it'd be really awesome. There's so many ways to go about it too in terms of how you would progress the battle pass, right? Because we're talking about MMO. One thing that I think is guaranteed about the Riot MMO is there's going to be multiple different forms of content that you can participate in, right? It's not going to be a linear experience. It's going to be professions and like PVE and PvP. There's going to be all kinds of different ways to play the MMO. So I think there's so many different ways they can go about a battle pass that I can go
Yeah.
into for hours straight up of just how they could do progression. And it could be so cool for both free to play and for paid players. Like I don't know. I think it's a great idea, especially because MMO monetization is really difficult these days. There's too
Probably
high
the
of a barrier
hardest
for
one to
entry
do.
for subscription, in my opinion. Yeah,
Yep.
I think subscription service turns off way too many people, and
Yeah.
just having buyable
Subscription
skins
service
MMO does not
turns
work.
off too many people. The pay to win is going to destroy the game.
Oh, dead
And
on
selling
arrival. Yeah,
skins, yeah, just straight up selling skins or selling like
defeats the
transmog, which is
purpose of there's a
of
whole
people trying to
avenue
go
of
out and earn cool
like
stuff.
yeah, exactly. There are gonna be players that are just gonna want to grind for hours to get that awesome skin at the end of like the highest difficulty raid to get that awesome armor set. They're gonna want to show off in the big city. You're completely ruining that if you make buyable skins that look
Yeah.
crazy
And if you
cool.
do make viable skins, you know it's going to be the best stuff in the game is going to be there. Like if you just have a straight up store, the best mounts that you guys make is going to be in the store. The best transmog you guys make is going to be in the store.
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
just,
Because they want people to buy it, so it has to look
yeah,
cool.
has to look cooler
Which
than
yeah,
anything the free players can earn.
yep. And if everyone looks cool, nobody looks cool.
Yep.
So some of us are gonna have to look like garbage. I'm gonna look like garbage because I sadly cannot commit 12 hours a day to the game when it comes out. But some people will, and they will look awesome, and I'll see them in the city, and I'll be like, man, I wish, dude, I need to play more, and that'll be an awesome feeling. There's it's really difficult to do monetization MMOs. Essentially, is what I'm trying to say. But I think Battle Pass is a really like a potentially great way of going about it. And I think it's the strongest way I can think of.
I'm hopeful.